Welcome. Take a soft, easy breath. Just for a moment, give yourself permission to let everything else go. All the to-do lists, all the worries, the questions, the pressure, it can all wait. Right now, you are here. You are in a safe, loving space, a space where you are held, a space where there is no judgment, no expectations, only kindness and quiet understanding. I want you to know how loved you are. Not because of what you've done or haven't done, but simply because you exist. Your very presence is a gift. And in this sacred moment, you are not required to do anything except be. Life can feel overwhelming sometimes when you're trying so hard to make ends meet, or when it seems like no matter what you do, something always blocks your path. It's natural to feel tired, unsure, even discouraged. But I want to gently remind you that this moment you're in right now is not the end. It's a doorway, and on the other side of that doorway is a new experience of wealth, not just money, but peace, ease, and support in every form. Often we think we have to force change, that we must push harder, do more, or think our way into a better life. But real transformation, true prosperity, begins when we pause. When we take a deep breath and allow ourselves to receive. It's in the quiet, in the softness, where the seeds of change are planted. So as you sit here, just breathing, you are already beginning the journey into abundance. There is nothing wrong with wanting more. There is nothing selfish or greedy about desiring a comfortable, beautiful life, wanting to live without stress, to have enough, to share, to enjoy. That is natural. That is your birthright. The universe is abundant. Look at the trees. They never run out of leaves. Look at the ocean. It never worries if there will be enough waves. Everything in nature flows and renews. You too are part of this natural order. And that means you are meant to prosper. You don't have to understand how everything will happen. You don't have to plan every detail. You don't need to chase or compete or beg. You simply need to begin allowing. Begin softening the tight places inside. Begin being kind to your thoughts. Begin opening your heart to a new possibility that you can be wealthy, not later, but now. Because wealth is not only money in your hands, it is peace in your heart. It is joy in your breath. It is knowing that you are cared for by life itself. The first step in this meditation is not a technique, it's an invitation to lay down your worries and open your awareness, to soften your thoughts and let your body feel safe. Breathe into that space. Let your shoulders drop a little. Let your jaw relax. Let your hands rest gently. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Inhale deeply and slowly. Exhale completely and softly. This is your moment of calm, and in this calm, something beautiful is happening. You are shifting. You are moving from fear to trust, from tension to flow. Say quietly inside or out loud if you wish, I am safe. It is safe for me to receive. I open my heart to all the good life has to offer. Let those words sink in. Let them find a place inside your being, like seeds finding soft soil. Every time you say something kind to yourself, your whole energy begins to shift. The cells in your body listen. The rhythm of your mind becomes gentler, and the universe begins to respond. You are not alone on this path. You are supported. You are being guided toward all that you need. Even if you cannot see the full picture now, something within you is awakening, a calm knowing, a quiet trust, the kind that says, it's all working out for me, and it is. Wealth is not a destination. It's a feeling that starts from within. That's why this moment of peace, this softness you are allowing, is not just a break. It is the very beginning of your transformation. You are making space, and what you make space for will come. Let yourself imagine what abundance would feel like in your body. Not the numbers, not the account, not the bills, but the feeling. Would it feel like ease in your belly, a smile in your chest, a lightness in your step? Let your body speak. It already knows what freedom feels like. Give yourself permission to feel that now, even in a small way. That small feeling is the doorway. As we continue together, hold this truth in your heart. Wealth is already inside you. You are not broken. You do not need fixing. You are becoming aware. You are remembering. And everything you seek, peace, joy, support, safety, abundance, is already within you, waiting to be noticed, embraced, and welcomed home. Let's keep walking gently. There is so much more waiting for you. Take another breath. You are doing beautifully. You are exactly where you need to be. Now let's talk about what wealth truly is. Not the definition the world gives, not the competition, the numbers, the constant stress. Real wealth is softness. Real wealth is knowing there is always enough. Not just enough money, but enough love, enough time, enough rest, enough care. When you begin to understand that wealth is not something you chase, but something you allow, your whole experience begins to shift. So many people believe they have to earn their way into being worthy of prosperity, that if they work hard enough, fix themselves enough, prove themselves enough, they'll finally deserve it. But this is not how the universe works. Life does not wait until you are perfect to bless you. Life responds to your openness. Life responds to your vibration. When you feel safe, when you feel loved, when you feel supported, even in the smallest way, life sends you more of that. Abundance is not created by pushing harder. It's created by opening wider. Think of a flower. It does not bloom by force. It unfolds naturally, gently, in its own time. It opens when the sun touches it, when the soil supports it, when the air whispers to it. You are like that flower. You are unfolding, and in your own way, in your own rhythm, you are welcoming prosperity. Right now, in this soft space, you are remembering who you really are, not someone who has to fight for every blessing, not someone who must struggle just to survive, but someone who is meant to thrive, someone who was always meant to receive. Say softly to yourself, I am aligned with the energy of abundance. Prosperity flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. Say it slowly, gently. Let your body feel those words. They are not magic spells. They are permission slips. Permission to believe something new about yourself. Permission to feel worthy now, not later, not after proving something, now. Every time you offer yourself love, every time you choose a peaceful thought, every time you soften the way you speak to yourself, you are creating wealth, true wealth, not just in your bank account, but in your soul. This is the wealth that lasts, the kind that builds from the inside out. Wealth is not separate from you. It's not out there. It's right here within you, in your thoughts, in your beliefs, in your energy. And when you change what's going on inside, the outside must follow. That's how the universe works. It reflects back to you the energy you carry. And today, in this moment, you are choosing to carry peace. You are choosing to carry worthiness. You are choosing to carry love. Let that truth sink in. Feel it in your breath, in your chest, in your belly. Let it relax your spine, your face, your heart. You are doing so well. You are beginning the journey of a lifetime, a journey back to your natural state of peace, joy, and abundance. And everything you need is already here, already within you. There is no race, no rush, no competition, just your gentle willingness to say yes to something more beautiful, to open your hands, your heart, your life, and say, yes, I am ready to receive. I am ready to feel whole. I am ready to welcome wealth now. And so it is. So often there are quiet thoughts hiding beneath the surface, thoughts that whisper, it's not for me, or it's too late, or I'll never figure it out. These thoughts aren't loud, but they shape how you feel. They shape what you believe you can have, and without even realizing it, they build walls inside the heart, walls that block the natural flow of prosperity. But here's the truth. Those thoughts are not you. They are just ideas you learned along the way, and what has been learned can be unlearned. What has been held in fear can be held in love instead. Right now, I invite you to become gentle with your inner world. There's no need to criticize yourself for past beliefs or worry about how long you've held them. We are not here to fight. We are here to soften. Every belief that no longer serves you can melt away in the light of love. There is no need to force them out. Just bring awareness and breathe. Many of these inner blocks to wealth are rooted in old patterns. Perhaps you were taught that money only comes through struggle, or maybe you've seen people misuse wealth and now feel unsafe having it. Sometimes there's guilt tied to receiving or shame around wanting more. These emotions are not mistakes. They are signals. They are showing you where love is needed. Place a hand over your heart. Close your eyes if that feels right. Breathe into that space. You don't have to fix anything right now. Just be willing to look with kindness. Say softly to yourself, it's safe to release. I lovingly let go of fear, guilt, and shame around money. Repeat that gently, as many times as you like. Each time you say it, feel a little more ease, a little more openness. This is how healing begins, not with a demand, but with a whisper of willingness. As you soften these old thoughts, your body may respond too. Sometimes we carry scarcity not just in the mind, but in the shoulders, the stomach, the back, tension, tightness, a feeling of pressure. It's all connected. You might notice your breath deepening, your posture softening, even your heartbeat slowing. This is your body saying, thank you, I feel safe now. Let yourself feel into that safety. You are creating a new home inside yourself, a home where abundance is welcome, a home where you no longer have to hide or brace yourself for disappointment. You are gently untangling the old and making room for something new. You don't have to rush this process. Your willingness is enough. You might imagine these blocks as clouds passing through a bright sky. They drift in and they drift out. They don't define the sky, and your fearful thoughts don't define you. You are the one who observes them, the one who chooses again, with love, with compassion, with a steady, open heart. The truth is, you don't need to earn abundance through suffering. You don't have to prove your worth to receive goodness. You only need to be open. And openness begins with gentleness. It begins with saying, I forgive myself for believing I was unworthy. It begins with breathing in love and exhaling the past. So let's breathe together now. Inhale ease, exhale fear. Inhale acceptance, exhale shame. Inhale possibility, exhale resistance. Every breath is a healing. Every breath is a message to your body, your mind, your soul. It is safe to receive, and you are ready. You have always been worthy. even when the world told you otherwise, even when you forgot, even when you doubted. Your worthiness is not up for debate. It is not something you can lose. It is not something that can be taken. It simply is. It lives in you. It is you. Today, we begin to reconnect with that truth. We begin to feel it, not just in our thoughts, but in our bones, our breath, our whole being. You were not put on this earth to struggle and settle. You were meant to thrive. You were meant to know joy. You were meant to receive fully and freely, and that begins by feeling deserving. Let that word sink in. Deserving. Not as something you try to become, but as something you already are. You are deserving of rest. You are deserving of joy. You are deserving of wealth, because you are life itself. You are part of the flow, and what flows through the universe flows through you. One gentle way to remember this truth is mirror work. You can simply stand before a mirror, look softly into your own eyes and say, I am worthy. I deserve to prosper. I am enough. This may feel strange at first. That's okay. Sometimes what's unfamiliar is exactly what we need. With practice, these words will feel more natural, more real, because they are real. You are enough. Place your hand over your heart again. Close your eyes if you'd like. Whisper to yourself, I am open to receiving. I am ready to be supported. Feel how those words land in your body. Feel how they ripple through your being. You are planting seeds of prosperity. With each loving thought, each kind word, each breath, you are growing into the truth of who you really are. There is nothing to chase. There is nothing to force. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are opening. You are blooming. And in that blooming, prosperity begins to flow, not because you pushed, but because you allowed. Let's take a moment now to build a sacred space inside your heart, a space where wealth feels natural, a space where receiving is easy. Close your eyes and breathe gently. Imagine a soft, peaceful light surrounding you. This light is warm, gentle, and safe. It fills the room, the air, your body. You are completely held in this light. In this light, you begin to feel open, software receptive. The walls around your heart gently lower. The tension in your body releases. Your breath flows with ease. In this space, there is no fear, only love, only support, only the calm knowing that all is well. This is your space, your inner home of abundance. Here, wealth flows naturally, support arrives effortlessly, life meets you with kindness. You don't have to earn it, you simply receive. Take a few moments to breathe into this space. Let it grow, let it fill you. This is not imagination, it is your true nature revealing itself. A part of you always knew this feeling. Now you are returning to it. You might place your hand on your belly and feel the rise and fall of your breath. This gentle rhythm is your reminder. You are alive, you are flowing, you are part of something greater. And in this great web of life, there is more than enough for you. When you feel safe, prosperity flows. When you feel loved, you attract more love. When you feel supported, opportunities find you. Everything begins within. And right now, you are creating a safe inner world where wealth is welcome. Let yourself rest here. Let this peace become your foundation, a place you can return to again and again, a place that reminds you you are enough, you are safe, you are ready. Prosperity flows to you now, and so it is. There is great power in the thoughts you think, not just once, but again and again. Each thought sends out a signal. It speaks to the body, to the heart, and yes, to life itself. When you begin to choose thoughts that are gentle, supportive, and aligned with prosperity, your entire energy changes. You don't have to get it perfect. You don't have to think only loving thoughts all day. You only have to start noticing the thoughts that don't feel good and gently shift towards something softer. Let's begin that practice together now. Take a quiet moment to reflect on your usual thoughts around money and support. Are they tense? Do they carry fear or worry? If so, that's okay. You are simply seeing a pattern, and patterns can change with love, not with force. What if, instead of thinking, there's never enough, you offered yourself, I trust that what I need is already on its way? What if you replaced, I can't afford it, with, I am open to new ways for abundance to arrive? These small shifts are not silly, they are sacred, because each time you make a new choice, you build a new path in the mind, and those paths become highways of support, ease, and flow. Let's gently say together now, abundance is all around me. I choose to see it. I choose to feel it. I allow it to grow in my life. Take a breath and feel those words. You are not pretending. You are remembering. You are practicing the language of love and wealth. There is a deep connection between your thoughts and your body. When you think fearful thoughts, your body tightens, the chest constricts, the stomach clenches, the breath becomes shallow. But when you think loving, abundant thoughts, your body begins to relax. The breath flows easily, the heart opens, the body says, thank you, I feel safe now. You are not separate from your body. It is your partner on this journey. It listens to your thoughts. It reflects what you believe, and it wants to help you feel good. So today, as you go about your life, notice how certain thoughts feel in your body. When you catch a thought that tightens you, pause. Ask yourself, is there a softer thought I can choose right now? This is the practice, not perfection, but awareness, not pressure, but presence. Speak gently to yourself like you would to a dear friend. Use words that uplift and soothe. I am doing my best. I am learning to trust. I am open to good things. These thoughts are not only healing, they are magnetic. They draw more goodness into your life. Each time you reach for a loving thought, you are saying yes to abundance. Each time you speak kindly to yourself, you are aligning with prosperity. You are not waiting for the world to change. You are changing your world from the inside out. Wealth begins in the heart. It grows in the mind, and it blooms in every area of life where love is allowed to live. Let's carry this awareness into everyday life. Abundance is not just a meditation or a wish, it's a way of being, a daily relationship, a soft, steady choice to meet life with openness and gratitude. One of the simplest ways to anchor prosperity is to practice seeing it, even in the smallest ways. When you receive a smile, say, that is abundance. When you find a coin on the ground, say, thank you, life, for showing me I am provided for. When a task feels easy, when someone holds the door, when the sun warms your face, these are all forms of wealth. The more you notice, the more you receive. It is not because life rewards you for being grateful. It's because gratitude opens the heart, and a heart that is open can receive so much more. A beautiful way to deepen this is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each night, write down 3 things you received that day. They don't have to be big, just moments of support, kindness, joy. Over time, you'll begin to see how much good is already in your life, and that seeing will invite even more. Another practice is self-affirmation. Each morning, look into your eyes in the mirror and say, I am aligned with prosperity. I am ready for more. I am supported by life. Say it slowly. Say it with presence. Even if it feels strange, keep going, because you are teaching your mind a new language, the language of love, trust, and flow. Notice how abundance shows up in different forms: a solution to a problem, an unexpected opportunity, a kind word, a creative idea. Prosperity is not only financial, it is emotional, it is spiritual, it is practical, it is personal. It touches every area of life, and the more you say yes to it in any form, the more it shows up in all forms. Your daily choices matter. Each loving thought, each grateful moment, each gentle affirmation is a doorway. And those doorways lead to a life where you are no longer surviving, you are thriving. When you stop trying to control the timing, the form, or the path of abundance, something magical happens. You begin to trust. You begin to release the struggle. You begin to rest in the knowing that life supports you, even when you cannot see the full picture. Trust does not mean you always feel certain. Trust means you keep choosing to believe in something greater than your fear. It means you let go of the idea that you must do everything alone, that you must have all the answers, that you must figure it all out. Trust is saying, I don't know how, but I know it's coming. Trust is leaning into peace when the mind wants to panic. Trust is choosing love when the old thoughts of lack try to pull you in. Life is not random. There is an intelligence greater than the mind, a loving presence that is always guiding, always providing, always holding you. You don't have to push to get its attention. You only need to quiet your fear and listen. The signs will come, the path will clear, and the timing will be perfect. You may not see the results the moment you speak your affirmations. You may not feel wealthy the second you write in your journal. But something is shifting, the energy is moving, and every loving action is building a new foundation. Be patient with yourself. Be kind in the waiting. Sometimes it takes time for old beliefs to dissolve. Sometimes the universe is arranging pieces you cannot see. But that doesn't mean nothing is happening. So much is happening, more than you know. Say gently, I trust life. I trust the process. I am exactly where I need to be. Breathe into those words. Let them become your rhythm. Let them soften the anxious places. Let them remind you that you are not behind. You are blooming in divine time. There is a beautiful shift that happens when you move from wanting to receive to allowing yourself to receive. It's no longer about asking life to give you something. It's about knowing you are ready, knowing you are open, and saying yes with your whole being. Receiving is an art. It is not passive. It is deeply alive. It means letting go of resistance, releasing guilt, and softening control. It means showing up with open hands, with an open heart, and saying, yes, I accept the good that is coming my way. Many people block their blessings without realizing it, not because they're doing something wrong, but because they've learned to feel unsafe with goodness. They've learned to flinch when kindness comes. But you are learning a new way, a loving way, a peaceful way. You are learning to receive compliments with a smile. You are learning to say thank you when support arrives. You are learning to allow joy, allow help, allow beauty. These are the signs that you are open, and as you open, miracles begin to flow. Say gently, I receive love, I receive joy, I receive prosperity. Let those words feel real in your body. Let them open something inside. Let them signal to life that you are no longer hiding, no longer doubting, no longer resisting. You are ready. And life responds to readiness. It sends the right idea, the right person, the right opening. It unfolds perfectly. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to know how. Just stay open. Just stay willing. You are no longer begging for blessings. You are receiving them. You are no longer surviving. You are thriving. You are no longer afraid. You are trusting. And that shift changes everything. Right now, in this moment, take a deep breath. Feel the energy around you, the space, the possibility, the calm. Know this: you are wealth. You are the seed, the soil, and the sunlight. You are the vessel and the flow, and everything you need is already within you. Today, you have remembered something powerful. You have touched the place in yourself that knows peace, that feels worthy, that allows abundance. You have softened old fears and chosen new thoughts. You have opened your heart and allowed life to love you. This is only the beginning. You are on a beautiful journey, one of kindness, one of truth, one of joy, and each step you take brings more light, more ease, more flow. Continue to speak lovingly to yourself. Continue to welcome peace. Continue to choose thoughts that feel good, and watch how your life blossoms. Say quietly now, I am ready, I am open, I am loved, I am wealthy. And so it is.